Hello students, previous class Aruna Asaf Ali, she ready to hoist the flag in that Maidan with the help of Maulana Azam. Now how she get the chance to hoist the flag here? So as you know that she was in a railway station, there one person came to her to pick up to the Maidan. Who is that here? See, Bhulabhai Desai's son. He was a great activist, nothing but freedom fighter. Dhirubhai had come to the railway station and he drove me in his car to the Maidan. He brought to her to the Maidan. There what happens? What the climate was there? The meeting was declared illegal under section 144. So the peoples were gathered there in that Maidan. 144 section announced by the British people there. A white skinned sergeant, in the sense here British policeman, he gave the 2 minutes for the crowd disperse. To move from that Maidan, 2 minutes time he had given. And I quickly, in this situation, Aruna Asaf Ali, our intention was to hoist the flag in that Maidan. See, I quickly scrambled up to the dais. There is a dais meeting place. Scrambled in sense rush. In a hurry mannerly, she went to there to hoist the flag and announced the people arrest of the leaders. See, there some people were arrested by the British. Just she announced there and ready to hoist the flag, and she ready to did that work and pulled the car to hoist the national flag there. So she was succeeded to hoist the national flag in that place. And hardly had the flag been unfurled. It means here our national flag, how it is moving, like the moving was we see there when she was hoist the flag there. When the policemen lobbed tear gas shells into the crowd. So in this situation, to stop this activity, the British, what they had done, the tear gas. So tear gas, that is completely, it is affecting to the eyes, just it comes tears. Okay, and with the use of chemicals to stop this gathering concept here. So they put their tear gas shells into the crowd. The men and women ran helter-skelter with the tears streaming down their cheeks. See, the tears are coming down to the cheeks because the tear gas affects like this, and they went here helter-skelter. Helter-skelter is disorder way. How the weight comes, there they went here. The experience of that morning made me decided that I would not again calmly enter jail by offering satyagraha. She finally decided she was done one achievement, and next onwards she ready to do any satyagraha and want to go in a jail, and different kinds of the work want to be do. That concept she had here. See, Aruna's act of defense here opposing 9th August. There was a one movement. Okay, so virtually marked the start of the Quit India movement. She now became a full-time activist in the movement. So complete achievements, Quit India movement she had done. So she got the name and fame. She was one of the good activist, good freedom fighter, and eventually going underground to avoid being arrested. She thought to be underground in the sense here, living in the sense here, secret place, living without getting to the British people. Escaping concept here, secret living life, it says underground, she concept got here, and towards being arrested, without arresting, being in an underground and doing the activities of the freedom struggle. This is the concept says here. She became the editor of Inqilab, the monthly magazine. Next achievement what she had done, the magazine Inqilab one magazine. In that membership editor she was, and along with Ram Manohar Lohia. See, Ram Manohar Lohia So one of the editor with him, she ready to do the work of the inquilab here. So in this paper, just spreading the concept of the freedom fight against the British rule. This she was done here. And then in the 1944 issue of the magazine, she advised freedom fighters not allow any academic arguments on questioning like violence and non-violence to divert attention from the stern realities of the day. I want every student and youth to think and feel as soldiers of the nation that is to come. In this magazine, she want to exhibit concept of one thing to the youth people. See, just fighting it, how should be there against the British rule? How should be there in the sense here? The peoples are youth, they want to be think and they feel like a soldiers to against the British rule, to drive out from our country. This concept want to be comes from youth. This statements she announced, published in that magazine. In the meantime, in this situation, what happened? The government announced a reward of Rs 5,000 for her capture. She behind of the underground. What she has doing in the sense here, just she was wake up who slept without knowing the freedom with the through magazine. She wake up in the peoples. So purpose of that, capturing to her, the British announced the reward that is 5,000 rupees. So she became ill and on hearing this. By hearing the announcement, she became ill, and Gandhiji said here, Gandhiji advised her to surrender. I have sent you a message that you must not be underground. See, involvement, stop the involvement and being surrendered to the British. He said like this, Gandhiji, you are reduced to a skeleton. See, if the capturing Aruna Asaf Ali, the skeleton will not get. If she surrendering, the skeleton will be get. Like that Gandhiji said statement here. Do come out and surrender yourself and take the police offer. So voluntary you surrender. So when you are voluntary surrendering, the police, what the police they reward announced that you are taking. So like that here, Gandhiji advised to the Aruna Asaf Ali. So reserve the prize money for the great Indian cause. So voluntary, if you are arrest the British people, those people giving to 5,000 rupees you, and you can use that. They mentioned here Indian cause. Social service purpose of that we can use here. However, Aruna surrendered only when the warrants for her arrest were cancelled on 26 January 1946. Finally, arrest was cancelled with the British people. Then she was got a free year. Okay. And after India attained independence, the final statement, the conclusion we come here. See, in conclusion, when we got the independence by these people struggling, Aruna Asaf Ali turned to social work. She started social work and helped establish the National Federation of Indian Women in 1954. So, National Federation Indian Women, she was started in 1954. Why in the sense here? To upliftment of the women section. Empowerment want to give to the women section. She ready to fight here. That social work she ready to done here. In 1992, she was awarded the Nehru Award for International Understanding. So, international understanding, social work and women upliftment, for the purpose of that she got the one award, that national award like the Nehru Award, international understanding, purpose of that she got here. And she breathed her last in July 1996. She was died in the time of 1996. The country honored her with the great achievement by, she got the one great highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, posthumously after the death of her in the time of 1997. So like this, students, Aruna Asaf Ali, she gave her complete life to upliftment of women and stop the exploitation against women and want to do the social work, and society should be in understanding mannerly and with the support of freedom fighters. Freedom fighting also she was supported. I hope students you have got the knowledge about the Aruna Asaf Ali, how she struggled to get independence to India, and thank you students.